Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So I've got a kitting down to do today, and if you remember a while ago, got all those gems, I got some craft letters, and these are special drills, sparkly ones, and I got a C, and I got an R, and I got an A, and then I got a F, sorry, and a T, and I've got them all done. And then I've got my 5 little magnetic frames to put them in, so I can have the word craft spelt across my wall on my craft in my craft room. Yay! And I love them. Some of them I like better than others. I think it's the same with anything you do, really. Some of them, the colour palettes are just you and you really like them. Some of them you think, oh, yeah, it's okay, it's not quite me, but all together they all sort of like link in together as well, which is different to what I expected. So yeah, really pleased with them. I purchased these from Fansells. Oh, I've got one missing there, look. Oh, I've missed one, I'll have to find that one. I've got so excited finishing off the last one because I did them all in order. I did the C, R, A, F, and then T was the last one I did, and I've missed a gem off, look. Doesn't it always happen? You're just so excited to finish and then you just think, I've missed one. Anyway, yeah, these were purchased from Fansells by me. They were £3.99 each, and they do the whole alphabet, but I just quite fancied having craft on my wall because it is my craft room for now, unless unfortunately we have to then make it into a room for hubby for his dialysis and things, in which case it's got to be sterile and everything and kept sterile, and I'll lose my craft room. But anyway, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Hopefully not, you know, hopefully we can sort something else out. But anyway, so yeah, these are gorgeous. This is one of my favourites. I just love that pale blue with that gorgeous hot pink in the middle, and a little bit of purple and the gold, and then they've all got little white pearls on them somewhere. So as I say, they do all link in together. This one had 13 colours. They do measure the 25 by 25, so they will go in the magnetic frames, because these are 30 by 30, but then when you get to, when you actually measure the middle bit, it is the 25 by 25 ish. Okay, so, and then this one I'm not as keen on the orange and pink, I have to say. To me it's very sort of 60s 70s colour with all your bright oranges, but yeah, I still do like it. And again, look, it's got the pearls in it and it's very, very sparkly. But once you've got them all together and in the frames and on the wall, I think they're all gonna, you know, just match in together. This one was 14 colours, but I've really enjoyed doing them as well. You know, I just start off and do one colour at a time and work my way around on them, and yeah, really enjoyed doing them. But that blue again, look, it matches in with the blue and then the white, and yeah, I'm quite intrigued as to how they've got them all to work together. This is my favourite one. Now I was just thinking, I like the A as well, sorry, the C as well, but this is my favourite one. I just love that hot pink then with this like denimy blue, and these like sparkly flowers in each of the corners, and then the great big gold gems all the way around. They do look really, really good. I'm a little bit disappointed that we've got like these half ones here. I suppose at least they match, but I don't know. I might even see, because I've got some of these spares, I might see if I can chop one in half and just put halves on there, because I feel as though it's a little bit unfinished. Maybe it's just me, but you know, I just I suppose because it's exactly the same, it's like mirror image there, isn't it? So they've both not got one on, but I think I'd have preferred it if we had like half a large gold gem on there. But that is my favourite one. I just love that colour palette, it's just so pretty. And that one was 12 colours. And then this one is back to being every colour under the sun again, but still we've got the pearls on, look, and the little bits of blue and the pinks linking through as well. And we've got green on this one as well, red, orange and green. So yeah, quite psychedelic-y colours, but it's again very sparkly, very pretty, and I'm really pleased how these have come out, I have to say. And they've got little hot pink hearts on them. Look at that, hot pink hearts, yay. And then this one, I think this one's exceptionally pretty as well. I think this is my second favourite, with just the little bits in the corners. Again, we've not got any gems. I suppose it's for putting them in a frame. We've not got anything on the edges. I may put extra bling on there, I don't know. That one was 13 colours and this one had the most. This is 16 colours. But again, we've got the pearls, we've got the little bit of blue following through and the pink. So yeah, they do all link together. Very, very clever, and I like that shape. I'm not going to cut them out the shapes. I am going to put them in the little square frames, but I just think these have come out really, really well. And yeah, just a little extra idea for doing. Why I've done them this month instead of doing saving them, smashing the specials next month, don't ask me. I think I just wanted to get them done because I am getting my craft room sorted now. I've just got to now find somewhere to keep my big A1 folder. If you saw my art unboxing of my A1 folder with my larger paintings in, then yeah, I just need somewhere to find to keep that. And the two A2 folders at the moment haven't got a home, but everything else is all stacked up fairly neatly. So yeah, it's going okay at the moment. Right, so let me put those out of the way for a second and we'll put some gems away. So we have lots and lots of special drill gems, special shapes, and yeah, lots of them, really. Oh, lots of spares, ABs, everything, woo! And I can't remember whether I showed you this one or not that I finished off. This is the Temu butterfly, if you remember, that I got the hitchhiker in. And I can't remember whether I showed you it finished or not. So this is it finished, putting in my own gems rather than the ones that came with it. If you remember, I did do like a kitting up using my own drills. The only thing I would say with this is there's not much colour on this top half. And thinking about it now, I wish I'd put more of this pink, maybe just a couple of strands up here or just around this part, just to give it a little bit more colour, just to lift it, because this is lovely at the bottom. That's come out really well with the pink gems and then the fire red and the hot pink marquee in the middle works really well, and the golds, because they all should have been completely different colours to what these are. Well, nearly completely different. But yeah, I think I just needed a bit more colour up in this space here. But other than that, it's come out really well. So yeah, that's another one to put away in my folder. I don't think this one will be going on the wall just yet. I have got butterflies on the walls at the moment, so it will be something different next time. My theme is butterflies at the moment. So I have got those gems to put back away as well. So it's going to be quite a longish video, I think, this one, because there's quite a bit to do. So just pop those on one side. So what I'm going to do first off is actually sort these gems into sort of like with like. So I've got rounds and just standard crystals and special shapes and all that, so that when I get my box out, I'm pretty much halfway there, as it were. So let's just get these out first. I did write on the bags what the actual letters were, but to be fair, it doesn't really matter because they've not got any DMC numbers or code numbers or anything on them. So that's just a standard. Oh, look at that one. I love that one. That gorgeous purple elongated teardrop there. So that's a teardrop in blue. So shall I put them in colours first? I think I'll put them in colours first. Actually, I think that's more purple. So let's put them gold. That's silver. That's, again, I think that's more purple. That's silver. That's gold. That's just a standard gem. That's a crystal. That's some little white pearls. That's just a standard. That's a standard. Hot pink standard and a standard. So they can all go over there for now. They will, well, they won't be colour matched, but they'll be cut in like red, green, gold, ready for donation. Okay, and then the next one. So standard gem again. They're the orangey ones. Then we've got blue ovals. Blue ovals were new, they were nice. Silver again. That's just standard colours there. That's silver. put that there because that's to go in my standard silver jar. Okay, can you notice I've lifted my camera up a bit? I've taken my camera off its stand and moved it all around a bit, so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. That's white pearls, and they're all just standards, and that's a blue AB. Okay, so put those over there. I am joined by Millie Moo, so if you can hear a bit of panting in the background, she did decide to come up. We've had rain all day today, and open these, but it is still exceptionally warm. We really do need that rain to cool it down, but it's just not. We're just getting the rain and then we've still got the humidity afterwards, and it's like ooh. Right, so that's another AB. That's a standard silver. Oh, there wasn't any silver on the last one, was there? That's strange. Hot pink. Then we've got that purpley colour again. Silver. We've got large pearls. That's those large ones. Look, as I say, I've got quite a few spare, so I might have a go at chopping one in half, see what I can do. And then purple again, more silver, and a spare bag. Okay, so yeah, get these out. As I say, hope everybody is doing okay. We've had quite an eventful week. I will tell you all about it when we get kitting down. So we've got standard. Oh, another AB. Standard. Pop those over there. Pearls again. Oh, what colour are they? Like a greeny colour, I think. We might try them in green. And we've got the fire red ones again there. So we'll put them in red. We've got blue. Pink, hot pink. And then just a standard. Let's have a look in here. So we've got orange owl claws, so I'm going to put that with orange for now. Hot pink and red. Oh, they're gorgeous. And that's those orangey ones again. Silver again. Larger blue ones. Standard, pearls, and standard. Okay, I didn't realise there was quite so many standard ones on those. Right, so let's have a look in these, because these are the ones left over from the butterfly. If you remember, I took these out of my normal gems. So we're back to silver, red, pearls. That one's hot pink. Standard. Are they silver? Yeah, they're standard silvers. Oh, actually, I don't know whether they are or not. Some of them look a bit grey to you. I think some of those are like a grey blue. I think I've muddled some up. That's definitely not just silver, so I shall put that over there. And I've got gold again, and then they're these standard ones. So just pop all those over there, because I want to swap the bags out, because I want the numbered bags, because it is working really well. Putting special drill paintings as I go along. I have, if I've got say 13 colours on a painting, I have 13 bags numbered 1 to 13, and then as I do each gem colour, I put that colour into the bag. So then if I sort of like, I'm doing this one and I come across one, I think, oh no, I don't know what colour that was. I can just look on my little chart, and whatever code it works out to will be whichever one it is in the bag. So yeah, that is working out really well, but obviously I want to try and keep my numbered bags so that I can reuse them. Another job to do. Just put all those over there. Right, so yeah, they've got 2 colours in there. Ooh, oh, what colour? They're like a grey colour, that one. But anyway, these can go in my standard jar. Sorry, my standard, a silver jar. Look at all those. I'm going to have to swap these into a bigger jar, I think. Anyway, they can stay in this one for now. So that's those 2 done. That's the easiest way of kitting down. Just tip them all into a jar. And look, I have started a mixed jar. They do look very, very pretty though, I have to say. This is just crystals that I'm putting in here. And it's just where I've got odd ones left and I'm not colour matching them. So I've just put the odd ones in here. And I do think they look very, very pretty. So what I'm going to do with them when I've filled this jar, I don't know. But anyway, just thought it was, yeah, just another jar full of stuff. Okay, so this is my special shapes. And let me grab a tray so that I'm not spilling. Oh, I've got a pearl stuck under my tray there. I'll see if I can find that one. Oh, and where's that one gone that had the one missing? Let me just find it. So it's a blue one of the teardrops. So which one is it? I think it's, oh, is it the standard one? Yeah, it's the standard one, it's that one. They're both number 12s. So no, it's that one, look, it's number 13. See, the system does work. It's number 13 on the bag, it's number 13 there. I love it when a plan comes together. So that one just wants popping in there. To be fair, it might have actually been in there, but sometimes when you put the big ones on last, they don't quite push down properly if you're not careful, because you can get the little ones underneath and then it only has to be knocked and it comes off. But because I'm putting these in frames, I'm not going to seal these canvases. Right, so where shall we start? So the first one's a black. Well, we've not got any black, so that's fine. And the next ones then are silver. So let's have a look at our silver ones. Just pop those over there for now. Okay. So see what we've got that are all the same. So they're teardrops, they're marquees, they're marquees, they're marquees. Looks like these are all different. Oh, they might be the same size. I was going to say, looks like they're all different sizes. Rounds, marquees and teardrops. So let's have a look at the rounds first. We want these large rounds and they have got an iridescent coating on. So let's have a look at these. Where's the little card gone? Put a little plain card in. I don't know where my cards that I got from Rebecca Admore's Zest have gone. I did have a couple spare, but anyway. So we're looking for this size round, and that one hasn't got any iridescent coating on. That one's too big, that one's too small. Could possibly be those. Don't know why they're in a separate bag, they look the same. There, another one. Okay. Oh, and that's another one. How strange. I've got a lot of those. Okay, slightly different size. Oh, were these the ones that I'd put two of the two different sizes in one bag? Quite possibly. Now, why have I just got those in there? They just look like plain silver. Maybe they didn't look like plain silver when I put them in there. Yeah, there's two different sizes in that bag. Now, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It really doesn't matter. There's only me that's going in these and using them. But I do like to have things just organised. So why have I got those in different bag? Were they a different colour? I mean, they do look like those. See, these do look like more of a silvery, whereas these look like they've got, some of these are more, no, that's two different sizes, so I'll put that one away for now. I will sit and sort these out one night, you know. I'll probably sit in bed and do it and just annoy hubby. So let's have a look. Okay, see, I think they've got a bit more of a, no, they must be all the same. Or is that two different sizes as well? No. I think I'm going to put those in with those because these are more of a bluey, where they're more of your purpley colours on those. So I'm going to put these with these. and we'll worry about it another time, and then I'll probably get to them next time and say, I'll worry about them another time. Oh dear, yeah. It's one of those things that I change my mind as I go along when I'm doing this this storage system, because sometimes things work and sometimes I think, no, I don't like that, and they don't. So the next one is the marquees. Oh look, I've put the large rounds behind there, and they want to go behind that there, and they want to go in there. Silly me. Right, so the next one is the marquees, but let's see if any of these will slot together first. I think some of these are the same. So they're the small ones with the iridescent coating. So are they. They look like the bigger ones. They look like a medium-y one. And they look like the bigger ones. So, see what we've got in these. Okay, yeah, we've had quite a bit of fun this weekend. We went to a place called Dunelm, which is like a bed-in place. They have all different beddings and all different bits of furniture, bits of household stuff, and we just wanted some new quilt covers for our beds. And yeah, we were in there, and then this lady came up to me and she said, "Oh, are you Liz?" And I said, "Yeah." And you know when you're looking at somebody and you think, oh my goodness, somebody else that I've forgotten. And she said, "Oh, well, are you with, you know, my friend's name?" Because we'd taken my friend with us. And I said, "Oh, yeah." She said, "Oh, well, she's fallen over and she's hurt all her face." And I thought, oh, no. So, you know, when you just get that real sinking feeling and you think, oh, no. And I expected to go over and see her, you know, not in a very good state. Anyway, fortunately, she was sat on a stool and the staff were tending to her. And what she'd done, she was carrying some things she was buying rather than having a basket. And she'd caught her foot as she'd gone round the corner of one of the aisles and just gone smack straight down and landed on her eye on her right hand side. And it's like, oh heck. So her eye was cut at the top. To be honest, she looked like a boxer. The one that fights in a ring with boxing gloves on, not the dog. And yeah, she really had done a good number on herself. And I said, "Are you okay?" And she's saying, "Oh, I'm fine." I mean, I think it's sort of like reaction, really. I think you go a bit into shock and the adrenaline starts. And she was like, "I just don't want all these people looking at me and fussing." And her face and her eye had completely swollen up. Her eye was completely closed. So they said, "Oh, well," the lady that had come to find us was actually a customer, but she was a nurse. So she said, "Oh, well, you know, I think you should go to like the medical centre that's just like an out of hours service. So, you know, if you needed anything, you know, rather than going to hospital, sometimes, you know, if you've just fallen over and scratched your knee or your child just needs some attention or something, then you can go there and they can have a look at you rather than having to go to A&E." And we did think, oh, shall we go to A&E? That's accident and emergency. And we said, "Oh, well, we'll go there." So we were there about an hour. And when they saw us, they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't do anything. We don't do anything to do with faces and heads. You'll have to go to A&E." Anyway, apparently at this medical centre, they can do x-rays of most things, but they can't x-ray heads. So we went back to the car and I said to hubby, "Well, do you want to go home?" But then my mind's racing thinking, oh no, if I take hubby home, then, you know, what if I'm hours and hours and hours at accident and emergency, and who's going to come in and look after him? Because he's okay for a few hours on his own, but he can't be left for long periods of time. So I was like panicking a bit. Anyway, so no, I'll come with you. So we get to accident and emergency. Fortunately, we managed to get a parking spot. I mean, the good thing, sounds awful, the good thing about having hubby with us is the fact that he's got a disability badge, so we can park in the disabled spots. So we parked there, and and went in, and there's notes up saying only one person with one patient, but it was fairly quiet. I mean, honestly, it was a bit bizarre, really. Right, I'm just going to look for these teardrops now in silver. I've never seen A&E so quiet, and I have been to A&E over the last few years quite a lot. We went quite a few times with the children, but yeah, we did just see if they're the right size. They might be. That's not, they're elongated. We'll have a look at that one. They're not them, they're not them, they're not them, they're not them. So yeah, it was fairly quiet. You had to check in with like a receptionist, and then she put your name into the system, and then you were just trying to think if they're that one or that one. Put them in that one. And then like a triage nurse sort of like called you, and you just stood at a little window, and she looked, and everybody's saying, oh, what did you do? And she's saying, oh, I caught my foot and I fell over. I suppose they're asking because they're wanting to make sure. Gosh, me talking about A&E and there's a blinking ambulance going past on the main road. It's like when I was opening the Halloween thing the other day. There was thunder in the background. Yay! Anyway, so we saw this like first triage type lady, I suppose she was. And she said, oh, we'll go and take a seat over there. There wasn't, say, that many people in. It was quite, well, I won't say nice, but it was quite nice considering. Right, so gold next. So we've got just one marquee and the rest are all round, so we need round golds. So yeah, we then sat there for quite a while. We got called in. And this lady looked at my friend and looked at her eye and said, oh, I think we're going to need to do an x-ray because, you know, if you've broken your eye socket or anything, we don't want to believe in it. You know, we want to make sure, because if you've broken your eye socket, there's all sorts of things that it can cause leakage into your breathing and everything and be quite dangerous. So yeah, I'm not being very technical, because I don't want to upset anybody. But yes, so she says, oh, if you go and sit down at the end of this corridor and then they'll do a head x-ray. So we went and waited there, and you know, we had quite a wait, not too long a wait. And then we had the head x-ray, and she said, as soon as you've seen the head x-ray, then I'll have a look at it, and if there's nothing wrong, then I'll give you a shout, and you can come back to me and I'll dress it and possibly put stitches or steri strips or whatever on it, depending on what you need. Oh, have I not got any of those in that size? Goodness me. Oh, that's unusual. I thought I had most sizes in that one, but obviously not. Just double check again. Yeah, so we got the x-ray done, and that was all clear. That was really good. So when the nurse actually looks at it, she says, I was going to put stitches in the cut above your eye, but because your eye's all swollen up, it started knitting itself together already. So I'm a bit reluctant to open it up again to stitch it, as it were. So we said, oh, well, you know, you know what you're doing. It's you're the boss, as it were. So what she did was just put some steri strips on. She put a dressing on it. She said it's not overly necessary, this dressing, but it's just so you can get home. You can take it off when you get home. And she gave me a couple of extra dressings. Fortunately, my friend was coming to stay with us for the weekend anyway, because obviously with a head injury, you know, they said, oh, you can't be on your own for at least 24 hours. Well, I wouldn't have left her anyway, because, you know, it's shocking to it sets in later on, and I didn't want to be on her own. So yeah, she came home with us. But yeah, so she stayed a week actually. She's only just gone home in the last couple of days, because I didn't really want to, you know, to have her on her own. She did have time off work as well, which she didn't like doing, but I said, well, you're not going to be able to, she works with computers, so she's not going to be able to sit and look at a computer screen when her eyes are closing up. Oops, this is a new one. Look, so I've got a new bag for this one. So yeah, we've been on face watch all week. So we've watched it, her eyes slowly open and the bruising slowly work its way across to the other eye, and then all down her face, and her face was all swollen. No, dear me, it's not been very pleasant for her, bless her. She's been an absolute trooper. I think I'd have been moaning and crying and carrying on, really. But she's been really, really good. She was a very good patient. So yeah, it's been like playing medical emergencies at this house for the last week. But anyway, she's fine now. She's gone home. She says she's okay, so, you know, but it could have been so much worse. I mean, fortunately, she is only, she's not overly tall, so she didn't fall a long way, but it's still, you know, on a hard floor. I said, couldn't you have been looking in the carpets or looking in the bedding or something, because then you could have maybe fallen on something a bit lighter. She'd gone across to look at the pans, so with the best will in the world, the pans were always going to be really hard. No, she actually, I say, went down with a real thump onto the floor, did a real number on herself. So yeah, so that's been my week, or our week as it were. And we finally got a new appointment from the hospital, so that's not this week, the week after, I think. We've got, oh, let's have a look, large rounds. We've got the consultant ringing, who says that he did ring and we didn't answer the phone, which we never will get to the bottom of that. I don't know what happened. I do know that we were both in, our phones were turned on, there was no missed calls on them. But as the nurse said, well, it's not in his interests to, you know, say he's rung when he hasn't. But then again, it's not in our interest to say that we were in when he rang. So, you know, it swings and roundabouts. Anyway, we'll get there in the end. I mean, I'm presuming it's nothing major, it's nothing bad, otherwise they would have been in touch with us before now anyway. It's just to do with his cataract operation, I think, his follow-up. So, yeah, it should be okay. So that's that one. Right, so now we've just got one marquee. So we need to look in marquees. Oops, that's teardrops. Have I just put all those back there? No, that's marquees. Okay, so I think I did have a few of those. Yeah, because that was the one that was on the butterfly. So we'll put those back in there. And my mum has had another fall. My mum's not been doing very well, so we've had the doctor. She's also got problems with the teeth, so she's on antibiotics because her gums aren't very good at the minute. So yeah, it's been quite a bit of, like I say, a medical week this week. But anyway, as long as everybody ends up okay at the end, that's all that matters. Got some little blue ones in there. Oh, and we've got, where did I put that little blue one? It's there, look, that little blue pearl. We'll put that right. Let's see if we've got any pink hearts. Oh, we have. Are they the same size? They are. So I'm going to tick these out. These are what I put in miscellaneous. Look, hearts, flowers, big flowers, roses. They're little pink gems with a stamped star on them, and they're little pink ovals. So they were what I put in the miscellaneous in my storage. Okay, so let's tick those out. Let's take these blue bits out. That's just a piece of plastic. That looks like it's a piece of plastic. And that's a piece of plastic. How bizarre. Lots of bits of plastic. Right, well, we don't want those. So we just want the hearts. Let's get those open. Right, so that's those. Pop those in there. Now then, I think we decided that they would be red rather than pink. So what's the next colour? Green. We have no greens. Wow. So the next one then is blue. So blues. Can you hear my radiator? It's sort of like moving. Very strange. So they're teardrops, they're ovals, and they're larger rounds. So let's look in the blue large rounds and see what we've got in here. Okay, so are they move out the way slightly? Could they be those? We'll have a look. Could be. That's a bit lighter colour. Oh, I think it's more likely to be those. That's a bit dark. They're a bit bigger. Nope, they're a different colour. So as you can see, I've got an awful lot of blues. Love the real dark blues. I'm trying to be quite quick doing this because once I get looking at these gems, I can sit and be looking at them for hours. And you don't want to be sat here looking at me, looking at crystal gems. So yeah, they're those. We'll put those into this little bag. And then we'll have a look for the teardrops. So yeah, it's also been quite wet this week as well. It's been my birthday this week. And we were going to go out, but it just absolutely chucked it down with rain. And I said to hubby, well, you know, we're not working, so let's go out when it's a bit nicer rather than going out in the rain. I don't really do birthdays, to be fair, and it's nothing to do with like age or anything. It's just that I find, well, to me it's just another day. You know, it's nice getting cards and people wishing you happy birthday, and thank you to everybody that's wished me happy birthday. Wow, I'm absolutely blown away by the amount of happy birthdays that I got. Are they those? I'll have a look. But yeah, I don't mind. If things don't happen exactly on my birthday, then I really don't mind. I've had quite a few disastrous birthdays over the years. And a couple of birthdays I've had hubby in hospital. So, you know, I'm just glad to be with him, really, and be at home with him. You know, just being together. So that's all that really matters. Okay, just pop those into there. I've just let Millie out because she decided she wanted to go out. It's too warm in here for her. And now she's at the door crying to come back in. So we're having a bit of a Millie moment. Just 1 second. Right, she's back in the room again. She's having a haircut tomorrow. So, sometimes she likes it, sometimes she doesn't. But the groomer we've got's wonderful. She's really, really good. And Millie seems to like her. You know, she gets out the car and goes to her, so that's always a bonus. Right, so it doesn't look like we've got any of those, so we've got quite a few. Ooh, there's a new one. I'll be running out of bags soon, and then what am I going to do? Because I don't want to buy another 1,000. They only sell these in thousands, and I really don't need another 1,000 of them because they are a very high price for plastic bags. Right, so what colour are we next? The next colour is white. So let's grab the whites. I put white and cream all in the same. Oh, I didn't put that one away, did I? Oh, what's those? They're orange as well. Let me look for that blue pearl. I've kept it out especially and then completely forgotten about it. I bet it's glaring at me now saying, well, fancy forgetting about me. Must have some surely. It's just because I wanted to go all back through my blue ones again. Look, 'cause I've got so many. No, that's a different colour. Ooh, is this a whole new one all on its own? Because it hasn't got a silver back, this one. It is, so that's... Oh, it's going to be one on its own in a little bag all on its own. Oh, dear. Oh, well, we're doing Smashing the Specials this month, so we'll be going through quite a few special drills. So you'll maybe get some friends at that one. Right, so now we are on to white. So we're round. Looks like they're the same colour. Their creamy one's the same. And their white pearls the same, but they will go, I think I've got the white pearls in with my ABs, but I'm not sure, so we'll have a look in here first. So we want rounds. Okay, so it's not those. It's not those, they're too big. They're too big. They could possibly be those. Too big, too big, too big. Ooh, so have I not got any white pearls then in that size? That's unusual. Oh, I think they're too big. I think they're... We just double check. Or are they? Yeah, they are. They're a bigger one. Oh, another new one then. Goodness me. Right, so pop those away in there, and it looks like they are in ABs, so I'll pop those with the ABs over there. So on to bag for these. Ooh. Yeah, let me know in the comments who you're taking part in Mindy's Diamond Moment, and I think it's Angie the Craftnado that do smashing the specials. I'll see if I can find out the details and I'll put them in the links down below. But yeah, this will be my 5th one. I missed the very first one because I'd only just started watching YouTube videos then and only just come across Mindy then. But I have taken part in the others, and this is number 6. So as I say, this will be my 5th one. And what I try and do, it's silly really, but I try and set myself a target of doing one special project or one special drill canvas a day. So we'll see whether I get that done or not. So that would be 30. So that does clear out quite a few. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So that's those. So the 2 different colours. Do keep the cream in with the whites. Otherwise you just end up with far too many colours and too many places to look. So the next colour is red. So these are like all the fire reds now then. They look like they're the same. They're just plain teardrops with no facets, and they're like the fire red ones. So we're looking at teardrops. Okay. Right. So they look like they're fire red teardrops. Why have I got those separate? I don't really know. Are they a different size? And they're too big. They could be those. So we'll have a look at all these little teeny tiny ones. Pink ones. Yeah. So that's all those red teardrops. All right, so we'll do this one first because this one looks the easiest to match up. Are they the same size? Yes, they are. So they can go in there. Can you hear this hot dog just sat next to me? Pant, 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 pant. Are you just panting? Hey, are you a hot dog? I know it's hot in here. It is, it's hot in here. You could always go out, but you don't want to go out. You want to be in here, don't you, with me? Hey, you helped me out with my birthday cards, didn't you? Yes. We'll put that video in with this one. We will, because you liked opening the birthday cards with me. But then you realised they weren't for you, so you stopped, didn't you? Look. Oh, what have we got? Let's open the first one. Oh, one. What is that? What is that? Look at these. Oh, lovely. Are you helping me? Are you helping me? Hey, I'm going to open all these cards. So just checking there's nothing else in the bag. Is it empty? Is it empty? Yeah, it's empty. Which one shall we open first? Which one shall we open first? Shall we open the hot pink one? Really, Mo? Are you watching telly instead of helping Mummy? Oh, she's off. She's a funny dog. So, oh, putting the wrong ones in the wrong ones, look. End up putting the numbered bag in rather than the nice bag, the expensive bag. Alright, so that's that one. So now let's have a look at these. Why have I got those in 2 separate bags? Nope, they are the same size. So I think these are all the same, so I'm going to put them all together and just put them all back in place. Right, get those in there. Those. Oh, all the birds are squawking outside again. And those, right. So that's those done, and that's a posh bag, just in case I need it again. So that's the red ones done. Right, next is purple. I've got quite a few purples in this one. So we've got those lovely, that one colour. Oh, that's orange. We don't want those in there, don't we? Purple, 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 and marquees and teardrops. So we'll look in the rounds first. So large rounds in purple. Okay, so we're looking for AB coated ones, iridescent coated. And could be the very last ones. Yes. Oh, now then. Ah, that's because they've got the darker background. These have got silver, yeah. For whatever reason, they had like a grey-blue background. So I kept those separate. Right. So they can all go in this one. Get your flip full these little bags. So yeah, I'm going to do a video going through all my specials as well, so you can see them and see if I can pick out what I'm going to do. I did separate out all my key rings and all of my mirrors and bookmarks and coasters, and yeah, I've got a lot. I've really got an awful lot. But whether I'll get any of those done during smashing the specials, it would probably be best to concentrate on those, to be fair. Right, so these are teardrops and one marquee. So let's have a look for the marquee first. Oh, we don't have many marquees. So it's either going to be... looks like I've got 2 lots in there. I have... So I've got some AB coated and some not. So I'm going to put those in there anyway. And put them together rather than putting them separately. Okay, so that's those, and then the next ones I need are teardrops. Or are they marquees? No, they're marquees. What am I doing, Liz? Oh, honestly, do you know, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Let me get the marquees back out again. Oh no, they are the marquees. Let me put the marquees away. It's a good job I have them in different bags, otherwise I'd just be completely lost. I've practically lost the plot now. I'm not safe to be let out. Right, so let's see. I think I've got some of those, but I don't know that I've got any of those. Yeah, I've got those. Oh, but are they those? They could be. Do you know? Yes, they are. So that's good. I'm going to put those straight away now so that I don't go looking for somewhere to put them and realise I've already done them. Oh dear. Right, so that's those. And then these. You'll be pleased to know we are coming to the end of it. Okay. Oh, I've got a dog licking my foot now. Don't lick my foot, sweetheart. Even I don't go near my feet because they're pretty smelly, so I don't want you going near them. Right, and then we've just got 2 lots of orange, which is the next one. So large rounds orange. I don't have many oranges, so they're usually, yeah, pretty easy to put away. So they're all different colours. I think they're all the fire red ones. Oh, look at those. Oh, I've got more than I thought I had, to be fair. Mind you, I do put the bronzy brown ones in here as well, so yeah. Again, so that I've not got lots of colours, you know, loads of places to look. It's easy just to put them similar. Do you know, it's Monday today and I keep thinking it's Saturday. I don't know why. Why have I got 2 bags of that one? They are the same, so I'm going to put them all in the same one again. I think it's going to be full, this bag now. Wow, imagine getting spares of special shaped gems. And I suppose you do use the round ones more than any. Yeah. So let's just pop those there. Oops. And those can go with them. It's very, very humid today, so everything's a bit hot and a bit sticky. And things aren't wanting to cooperate. Dogs included. Okay, and then we're just looking in Deerdrops, which are the owl claws. Oh, why are they in miscellaneous? Oh, they're hearts. They're hearts and flowers. So, yeah, look. So when I first did some of my first paintings, there were owls, and these were always used for the claws, and it's just stuck now. They're orange marquees, but I always call them owl claws. Make very pretty flowers. That bag's getting quite full as well. Okay. Oops, teardrops. Right. So we just have this colour to look for now. That's 2 posh bags. Let me just put those out of the way so I don't lose them. So what colour do we think that's going to be then? Do we think maybe green? It's looking green rounds. We've not looked in green, and I said we didn't have any greens, but this could possibly be a green. So let's have a look. Possibly. Right, that's those. Okay, green. Large rounds. Why have I got 2? Are they more of a blue? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're the Craft Buddy ones. Oh, right, so these want to go in with here. So, yeah, any of the Craft Buddy crystal art gems that I come across, that I kick down, sorry, they have numbers. They have their own numbering system for these special drills. And as I do them, I put the numbers on the bag. And then as I do other paintings that haven't got numbers on, I put them in the bags. So that's, oh, another bag. So that I actually do have a number on them. I was hoping eventually to have all of them with like the Craft Buddy number system on, but I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be fair. So I do still keep them just in the numbers though. Right, so that is all the special drills put away. Put that little card up there as well. I've got my little whatnot next to me if you're wondering what I'm fiddling about at over there. Right, oops, watch yourself, Millie Moo. Don't want to run over your tutties. So these are all my ABs, and they're in this nice little drawer. I've got a 2-drawer storage thing from Art Dot, and I've got the round ABs in the top and the square ABs in the bottom. So they're pearls. So let's see if we can match any of these up. These are like the blue ones with the blue coating on. So let's see. Let's see if I can. No, they're black. Nope, they're a different colour. I have got some where I've had them and they've got the DMC number on, so I do try and match those up. But are they those? No, they're more purple. I do want to try and keep them all separate if I can. I know you can buy full sets of them, but they're about £400, and I just don't want to spend that kind of money. I'd sooner spend the £400 on diamond paintings. So, right, so that's a yellow, so let's have a look. We've not got that colour, which I'm sure we must have, but anyway. That's a palish yellow. Is that one? Yeah, that's near enough. So I'm going to put those. So, oops, this is set 307 AB. Pop those into there. So, yeah, if you've got your DMC number, it just makes it that little bit easier if you're wanting to swap some out in a canvas. As you know, I'm doing that canvas that hasn't got any drills. And is it 903? I don't think it's 907, is it? But look, I've got some green ones there. So you can either go for sort of the nearest colour, or you can actually use the DMC number on the ABs. I think this is probably going to be this one. Yes, so I might just, because I've got 2 of these of 996, so I might just be able to get these in here. I've got a lot of whites, but I'm trying to keep the pearls separate now. Because the pearl ones haven't got any facets, whereas the white ABs are actually have little facets on the top, so they are separate ones. And I'm finding that I've mixed some up, so I'm sort of like using those up at the moment, and just picking them out as I go along. And then hopefully eventually they'll all be separated out as I use them. So that's those. Right, so I'm sure, I'm amazed I've not got any of those. That's 310, it's definitely not 310. I just keep picking them up in the hope that one might just say, hello, it's me. Right, and that's my pearl rounds, so I can put these away as well. Just have to do another little pot for those. Goodness me. Right, that's those. Great for Christmas coming up. I do like all the Christmas stuff. There's loads of new Christmas stuff coming out. It's absolutely brilliant. If you think my house was covered last year when I did my video showing you all my Christmas stuff, wait till this year. There won't be a surface not covered. Hubby said, you're not putting anything on me. And I thought, nah, that's what you think. So I just want a little pot then. Oh, that's them. I knew I had some. Dear me. Ta-da! Seek and ye shall find. There you are. They appeared as if by magic. So that's those, and that's those. And let me just grab a little sticker. These are Rebecca Admore Zest stickers. And we'll just write A, B on there, so I know there's something in it. And pop that on the top there. And then there's room to just write the number underneath if I ever do manage to get the number matched up. Okay, so all that leaves for me to do now, oops, I've got little bags everywhere, is to cut these out and put them in the frames. I will get that done. Oops, that's the butterfly look that's decided to join in with the letters. And then I will take a picture of them and show you them once they're all up on the wall. I say I've got some pictures to sort out first before I do that. But okay, so I've not put them on the wall yet, but we have our C, R, A, F and T. And I think you'll agree that they look really, really good. See if I can get just far enough back without too much glare from the window. Yeah, just about. So yeah, really, really pleased with them. I'll let you see them when I get them put up on the wall. So, okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, a longer chat. If you've enjoyed this little kit down and looking at these with me, then as always, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below. And if you want to come back and see what I get up to next, then if you press this subscribe button down in this corner over here and the all notifications bell that pops up, you'll be notified when any of my videos come up, so you're not going to miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.